people. Share your story. Guys, it's 12:59. It's about to get started. It's about to happen. We are about to explode these lines. Apparently mine exploding right now because it's breaking up. It means that we are crushing it. We are on fire. Anyways, I want to bring up a gentleman. Oh man, my internet connection is unstable. They're working on our internet right now. I know they are. Joel Santiago out of Florida is a entrepreneur, visionary. He is a coach of thousands of people across the globe. He is a one-of-a-kind, very unique individual, one of the most positive individuals I have ever met and been able to speak with in my career. And I'm just blessed and thankful that I have him in my corner if I ever need anything. He's a legend, and you guys really need to listen when he's talking, because they always say if you want to be successful, you got to listen to successful people. That's the God's honest truth. Look it up. If you want to be successful in life, you got to listen and follow and do what successful people do. He's put together this 90-day MTI challenge run that has literally exploded this business. Not only exploded this business, but it has held people accountable. It has gotten uncomfortable, and it has put people in a position, and that's what it's all about. Anyways, Joel Santiago, my connection's really weak. The floor is yours. Take it away.
Hey, brother, can you hear me?
Clear.
Awesome. I don't know if the internet connection is on South Africa's end. Yeah, they're saying the connection is poor. But hey, we're gonna get through this. We are gonna get through this today. What's up, everybody? First, before I get started, I gotta give it back to my brother Scott Smith. He, folks, as awesome as that edification was, believe it or not, I am not paying him any Bitcoin to say that. And he is 100% right, folks. If you want to be successful, you must do what the successful people do. Folks, I am here today because I was good at following the leader. You ever play follow the leader when you were a kid? Or Simon Says? Well, folks, I found somebody that had the success that I wanted, that it was real, and all I did was follow the leader. Every day, follow the leader, follow the leader, follow the leader. And then before I knew it, boom, I ran smack dab in front of into my goals. So folks, I want to thank you guys for taking the time out to view this presentation, this opportunity call. We're going to go over some amazing information today, folks. And I ask for you to do two things. One, be open-minded about what you're about to hear. And then two, folks, please take a pen and paper. We're about to go over a lot of information. Most of it might go over your head, so it's important you take notes so you guys can get back to the person that cares enough about you guys to get you here. Now, before I start this presentation, I am going to go ahead and I am going to look at how many people we have on here. Only 340, folks. 20 seconds right now. Send a text out to somebody. Send a text out to somebody that you care and get them on here right now. They do not want to miss this. If you have anybody in your team that you want to light a fire up under, get them on the call right now. 30 seconds. Now, while we're waiting for that 30 second, I'm going to share something with the prospect, the person that's here for the first time, whether you're watching this now or whether you're watching the recording later. Here at MTI, we're a family. There's no egos. There's no super leaders. No, we do this together. We are all winning as a result of this amazing system, and we have an amazing community of like-minded people that love each other. You're not going to find a different family in this industry or a similar family in this industry. So I'm going to ask for some participation from our MTI family. If you are winning with MTI, if you love MTI from here to the moon, I need a 3. I need a 3 in the chat box right now. Let's get these 3s in there. Look at those 3s. If you're watching this for the first time, look at the 3s. We're winning here in MTI, and you can too. No smoke, folks. I'm not blowing smoke. I have been changed as a result of MTI. my family, the people that have followed me into this journey are experiencing the same success as a result of this amazing platform. So now I think we're excited enough, or I'm excited enough, I'm starting to sweat and got the air conditioning blasting in here. Let's jump right into it, folks. Now I'm gonna go over a disclaimer first and foremost so that you guys can get the right mindset and understanding what exactly we're here at MTI, the information that we're sharing, as opposed to financial advice that most may perceive it as. The information shared here, folks, is not to be considered as any type of financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Scott isn't, and Sherry isn't either, folks. We're just members. We're not financial advisors, and we're merely sharing our experience here at MTI. There are absolutely no guarantees, okay? What we're about to go over is the historical data, the track record that we have proven, but what happened yesterday, folks, does not guarantee anything that's gonna happen tomorrow, okay? There's no guarantees that the results of yesterday can happen the day after, and so on and so forth. We're just hopeful in the system to continue doing what it does. Mirror Trading International, or MTI for short. Folks, know the name. Know the name. Yeah, it's MTI, but we're Mirror Trading International. There's a lot of these, you know, people trying to copy what we're doing and putting us in categories that we do not need to be in. Okay, we're Mirror Trading International, or MTI for short, but just know what we are and know the difference. Folks, we started April 2019. I started in September 2019. Don't live with regrets, but if I did, that'd be one, that I didn't start back in April. And the company's registered out of South Africa by the hardest working servant leader, CEO, that I've ever had the honor of working with, a gentleman by the name of Johan Steinbach. This guy has put together this amazing platform that keeps the underdog, the little guy, at the forefront. And he is an amazing, hardworking CEO who has plans to transfer over the leadership and the reign to his daughter within the next 20 years to run the company. That just goes to show the mentality of the system, the company, and the CEO. We offer trading services, folks. And again, as I mentioned before, not financial advisory, not financial advisory company. And our head office is based out of South Africa in Stellenbosch. I'm pumped, man. You guys got to excuse me, man. I'm winning. The team's winning every day. I'm sweating. But I told this to Susan yesterday. Susan, she was like, man, I'm so excited I can't sleep. And I was like, man, it's like telling the kids to go to bed on Christmas Eve. That's how it feels. Values and service. MTI offers an opportunity for you to grow your Bitcoin portfolio, trading services with Bitcoin as the base currency. We pride ourselves on consistency and transparency. Two big key components here at MTI that make it so awesome and comfortable and confident for me to park my Bitcoin here. Why Bitcoin? Folks, I love Bitcoin. The birth of Bitcoin up until now, we've experienced over 54% growth. Yes, 54% growth, one of the strongest producing assets in the asset class, folks. And if you do a little research on Bitcoin, you're gonna see that over 40% growth since January this year. And you know, we can go a little higher where we anticipate it, but again, it's not financial advice. I will tell you that the Santiago family believe, and we are positioning ourselves for a $1 million Bitcoin within the next 10 years. Again, folks, not financial advice, no guarantees. I'm considered cuckoo by many people, but to those that love me, they see what I see, and so does the MTI community. As the BTC price fluctuates, which we don't control, the price goes up, your price goes up. So it goes to $1 million, you're good. It goes down, you'll experience that the same. Trades are conducted daily on our behalf. So what does that mean? For those or us that trade or have done Forex in the past, we don't have to stand in front of the charts. We don't have to look at the charts, you know, the currency pairs and do all that, which can take hours, 8, 10, 12 hours, folks. The system does 100% of the heavy lifting for you. You receive full disclosure on trades conducted daily. So when we talk about transparency, folks, we get statements every day that show the trades. For those of you guys that have not viewed the statements that go out every single day, please do it today, okay? Because you're gonna see that the system trades roughly 600 to 800 trades per day. But folks, we don't win every trade, okay? The system loses, wins, but gets in, gets out of the market, and we've been able to experience growth as a result of that. Yes, there's losing days. Matter of fact, we had one losing day the other day, which we'll go over. But again, folks, the system's amazing. You don't have to have knowledge. You don't have to have experience. And the transparency and support from corporate is like no other. MTI offers the opportunity for us to build and grow our Bitcoin daily, folks. It's been amazing. And the future of Bitcoin, as I mentioned before, is bright and guaranteed. Bitcoin isn't going to go anywhere. It's volatile. It may drop 5, 10%, then jump 20%. But folks, it's not going anywhere, okay? Not going anywhere. MTI trading software exclusive to MTI members. People outside of MTI can't have access to it. You have to be a member. Trading Forex or foreign exchange, which is currencies, from Monday through Friday. The account-based currency is Bitcoin. So everything in MTI is Bitcoin. Everything out of MTI is Bitcoin as well. Daily profits are automatically added to your trading pool balance. It automatically adds it to experience profit. You don't have to do anything else to send it to your trading pool balance. It's automatically added, automatically compounded. The trading results vary every day, folks, as I mentioned. Absolutely no guarantees, but we pride ourselves in having a proven and a solid track record over the last 12 months. A little more than 12 months, last April. And folks, there's no joining fees, administration fees, or subscription fees. So if you're putting $100 or wherever your local currency is worth of Bitcoin into MTI, you don't have to worry about any fees taking it, and 100% of the Bitcoin depositing go into your trading pool balance. Also, MTI provides an amazing professional back office that makes it easier for us to track our Bitcoin, the trades, as well as those that want to share the business. We can track those that we refer and earnings and so on and so forth. These back offices can cost hundreds of dollars, and MTI provides it absolutely free. Now, the profit in MTI is generated through trades only. So what does that mean? That means if we don't profit, folks, guess what? There's nothing to pay out. But that also means that we are 100% sustainable. This is a sustainable model that isn't going anywhere but to the moon. Now, look at this pie. This is my favorite part of the presentation, folks, or at least one of the favorite parts of the presentation, because it shows the foundation of MTI. Look at the bulk of the pie. 40% of the profits, that's most of the profits accumulated daily. 40% of that goes to the members. So for the guy or the woman that's watching this right now that, might not be as excited about the network component or the affiliate component, folks, don't worry about that. I've had people come into the organization in September because they seen potential. By January, they had already started sharing with friends and family and building an organization because the trust was built. They were depositing, they seen the growth, they made the withdrawal, they were satisfied. And at that point, MTI earned their trust so they can go out and share. But folks, it's not mandatory. You don't have to share it with anybody. You don't have to say anything to anybody about anything regarding to MTI if you choose not to. And MTI is still going to reward the bulk of our members with the bulk of the profits. Then you have the binary commissions for those of us leaders that like to go out there and build and are passionate about it. 20%. Leadership bonuses, another 5%. The traders getting 25%, which covers this amazing bot that does the working, and the amazing professional traders that manage it. And then lastly, a very, very conservative, humble 10% goes to MTI as a company to cover all expenses associated with it. What makes MTI different? I mean, look at the community that we have. There's nothing like this, but let's get into it. No registration fees. So you guys don't have to pay anything apart from just depositing your Bitcoin. There's no subscription fees. There's no administration fees. There's no packages, no contracts, expiration dates, and on your Bitcoin. So what does that mean? You don't have to deposit your Bitcoin in for 30 days, 90 days, 60, whatever it may be. You can get in one day, not like it, get out the next day. We don't care. Full transparency, meaning there's no rock unturned. We show you the trades that are traded on a daily basis on our behalf. Everything is transparent. We have an amazing leadership like I've never seen before, that all of us are working together to make sure that we have the same message that's going out. And anytime that we need to streamline anything, we can immediately do that because of this amazing leadership. We have a proven track record, as I mentioned before. What's taken place in the past doesn't guarantee the future. But what I love is the track record. It's so easy for me to share MTI based upon historical data. Those are factual, you know? What took place yesterday, the trading day, that's factual. That's what I share with prospects. But I let them know that there's no guarantee on tomorrow, okay? No trading knowledge required to be a member. You don't have to know anything about Forex, Bitcoin, or cryptocurrency. I encourage everybody to do some searching, dig deep, learn if you can, but you have the opportunity, as my brother Scott says, you guys literally have the opportunity to earn through a platform while you're learning the components of this particular platform, Bitcoin, Forex, AI. I encourage you guys to learn it all because you're gonna see how amazing this Bugatti of a business is. And for me, that's what keeps the excitement up, and that's why me and Scott can't sleep. We might look crazy to many of you prospects on here right now, but folks, trust me, when you take a sip of this MTI juice, you'll see what we see. Your full BTC capital goes into trade, as I mentioned before. Withdrawals are quick and easy. I've been in MTI since September of last year, folks. No issues with withdrawals, and they're instant, they're immediate. You can withdraw, and then it takes up to 48 hours for you to receive it. No issues and no fees, okay? Every other wallet that I use, that I deposit, withdraw, anything that I do with Bitcoin, I'm charged. But the good thing with cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, they're a lot smaller than what my bank charges. Daily compounding growth. Do some research if you guys don't know the power behind the compound interest. Go Google a penny doubled. Google a penny doubled, and then you guys are going to see how a penny doubled every day for 30 days generates over $5 million over the course of 30 days, okay? You can use some of the tools out there so that you guys can run some hypothetical numbers on MTI, what you deposit and where it could potentially be 5 years, 10 years down the line. And then again, as I mentioned, no withdrawal fees or waiting periods, okay? You don't have to worry about if you don't like it, if you don't like my bald head or the fact that I love wearing these little golf polos, even though my golf game's garbage, then you guys can leave anytime. There's going to be no cancellation fees. We just want people here that see what we see, that love what we love, and we're going to be part of the community. But we ain't going to keep you if you don't want to play fair, be part of the community. Rocket to the moonshine. Yeah, Dean. Now, the last 8 months of trading from September 2019 to June 2019, 40% of the members, as I mentioned before, 40% profit. Okay, now it's clear. 40% of the profit, which is the daily profit, the bulk of the profit, went to the members, and that's over 166.18%, a daily average of 0.49%. Again, no guarantees to the future, but just imagine if you would have been part of our community for the last 11 months. Not that you recruited anybody, not that you sold anything, but that you were part of the community. You too could have experienced the growth without having to do any heavy lifting, recruiting, selling, jumping through fiery hoops. Now, this is our first negative day. And you know, it's crazy because I have gotten tremendous positive feedback on the fact that we had our first negative day. Isn't that crazy? Our first negative day resulted in positive feedback because it shows that MTI is the risk and management is exactly where it needs to be. So as you guys can see right here, for those of us that may not know, this is a statement. It's an image of the daily statement from July 7th. And we experienced a loss. Yeah, I told you guys, we don't win every single trade, okay? We've been able to get in and get out and leave with profits daily, but a couple of days ago, there was a loss, okay? However, the next day after it, we definitely made up for it, okay? Now, Bitcoin's last 5 days, look what's taking place. Again, not financial advice, but where are my bulls at? Where are my bulls at? Because right now, I'm loving where the price is and where I anticipate Joel Santiago anticipates the price going. Like I said, folks, I see $1 million Bitcoin in the next 10 years. Yeah, it's going to be volatile. It's going to drop. It's going to go up. Bull right here. Yeah, my sister Sherry. Yeah, the bulls are on the run, man. Even the bears. I'm a bear. I'm a bull too. Whenever the price drops for me, that's just an opportunity to buy at a discount. That's it. Now, look at our track record, folks. Very, very healthy track record. Again, just visualize where you would be today if you had gotten started 11 months ago, a month ago, or 2 months ago. Very, very healthy track record. Okay, folks, now with the solid service, for people to create passive income, a referral program was the natural choice to market MTI. Folks, that's my time for today. And as always, man, it's really an honor and a blessing for me to be here with every single one of you guys. MTI has been a blessing for me and my family, and I'm not going anywhere but to the freaking moon or Mars to find Martians that we can plug into. MTI's blessed my life, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to share that blessing with the world. So that's my time. God bless. Much success to you all. And I'm gonna pass it back to the hardest working builder in MTI. Folks, when I tell you this, I am saying it lightly, okay? Over the last 3 days, Sherry Marks has been working her ass off. Can't put it any lightly. And her heart for MTI, our community, is like something I've never seen before. So it's an honor for me to have such an amazing mentor, an amazing sponsor, and just somebody that I can go to and grow with, grow from. So Sherry, if you're out there, we'll pass it to you, my sister, so that you can go over the amazing referral program.
I'm here. Can you guys hear me? Does my sound good?
Look at you. Looking stunning, sis.
Nothing that a little bit of makeup and a hairbrush can't do. I do, however, not dare stand up from this chair because I'm literally wearing sweatpants. It is so cold in Johannesburg. So, Joel, that was amazing. Scott, that was incredible. And guys, let me just tell you, these two guys have an absolute heart for people. They are my mentors. They are as my support, my rock. I sent them a message this morning and said, I don't know what I would have done without you guys. And that's the kind of culture that we have in this organization. It's all about everybody working together, growing together, and moving from strength to strength. And things aren't always going to go very smoothly. Okay, so I see that people have asked a whole bunch of questions. Go and have a look at the chat section. I've answered all of them. I'm not going to spend time on negativity. I'm here to show new people the organization, what they can do with MTI. And let me just tell you that we are 100% prepared for what is coming MTI's way. We are excited about the future. I can tell you that this week a board has been appointed for MTI, non-executive directors have been appointed for MTI. Our legal team is doing exactly what they need to do. An audit is on the books for MTI. It is so exciting if you start seeing what is practically being implemented in this company. And I want to just make this clear. You know, when we got involved with Mirror Trading International in April last year, we never anticipated. I mean, we knew we had an unbelievable product. We knew that the trading was fantastic, but we never thought that we would reach 90,000 members just over a year later. It's really very exciting if you start looking at what the opportunity is that MTI has on offer. And we're growing. We are growing. We are going to attract attention, and that's fine too. So I'm very excited about the future. There's nothing to worry about. And just remember that the media will sensationalize things, and that's not something that you should spend any focus or time on. When you've done your due diligence with MTI, you wouldn't be worried at all because you'll know exactly how the company operates and what they have on offer. So we offer an optional referral program, like Joel had said. And this program is exactly that. It's 100% optional, you guys. If you refer absolutely nobody to MTI, you will still earn your daily trading profit every single day, compounded into your account. Okay, so, and I just want to say this about that infamous negative trading day. The last time I had done this presentation, I had the honor of saying we've never had a negative trading day. And a whole bunch of people was coming at me saying, how is that even possible? Well, we are now officially not 100% positive trading days. We're now 99.99999% successful in having full and only positive trading days. It's definitely a learning curve. I think it's important for us to learn that trading is truly taking place. So we're totally excited. So I quickly wanted to just run over the ways that you can make money with Mirror Trading International. And let me just say, referral programs are instituted by companies because it is the most effective way to build a business. And that is a fact. It is a verifiable fact. Word of mouth referrals is the quickest way to build a small to medium enterprise, a large corporation like MTI, anybody. So at the end of the day, the reason why MTI has a referral program, which is completely optional, is because that works. And it's proven it works because we've got 90,000 members in just over a year. So this is why we have a referral program. But please do remember, it is completely optional. So like Joel had said, you're going to be earning trading profit every single day. And there's no requirement in order for you to become a part of MTI, okay? You don't have to have any trading information, trading requirements, nothing like that. By virtue of the fact that you're a member, you're going to be earning from the daily trades, okay? Referral bonuses are paid 1 week in arrears from when you've referred somebody. And a lot of people ask me, is MTI a scam? Is MTI a pyramid scheme? And most of the time, I answer with an exasperated no. But I realize that people are actually just trying to do due diligence. 90% of the times, because they don't know what a pyramid scheme or a scam is. So let me give you the quick 101. If you are using members Bitcoin that joined today to pay members that have been in the organization before, then you are a pyramid scheme or a Ponzi scheme. Now in MTI, we don't ever touch your Bitcoin. You deposit your Bitcoin into your trading pool account. It goes straight into trade. The trade starts automatically. And the only time when it's touched again is when you withdraw it. Okay, so that's very important. I'm not touching on the Texas issue. I've answered it already. Scroll up in the chat and go and read it. All right. So when you're earning a referral bonus, it actually comes from Mirror Trading International. Joel showed you that little pie where the profits are divided. MTI takes 10% of the profit that gets divided, and they use that to pay referral fees, update the system, and run the company. Okay, so this is pretty cool, right? Now you've got binary commissions. Now binary bonuses get paid once a week, every single Saturday on volume generated in your Leicester leg, and you need to qualify for those binary commissions, you guys. The minimum investment to be a part of Mirror Trading International is $100, and that will then qualify you for referral fees. However, if you want to earn from the binary bonus, you need to have $200 worth of Bitcoin, and you've got to refer to 2 people, one left leg, one right leg. Okay, once you've done that and they each have a minimum of $100 worth of Bitcoin in their accounts, you're binary qualified, build your weaker leg, Bob's your uncle, you're earning every Saturday. It's pretty cool. Now you got the leadership bonuses, P1 and P2. These are centered around binary qualification, helping the people that you've brought to the organization to obviously become binary qualified. Once they're binary qualified, then you become P1 and P2 qualified respectively. We're going to touch on that in a second, but at the end of the day, the focus and the intention of the leadership bonuses is to allow you to be a good leader, be a good upline, and then to be remunerated for it from MTI themselves. They take 2.5% of the 2.5% from the trading profit that was generated in that week, and then they apply that to P1 and P2 bonuses. All right, so this gets very exciting if you start looking at what the compensation plan can offer you. So as I said, you get the referral bonuses paid to you once a week. If you refer somebody, let's say you refer your brother, he puts in $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, you're going to earn 10%. That gives you $100 worth of Bitcoin in your account. It doesn't come from the person that you've invited, the deposit that they've put into MTI. It comes from, can I please speak a little slower? I'm sorry, Robert. I'm so excited. You're going to have to get the rerun and then maybe just like put it like at -2. Am I speaking very slow, Scott? It's very fast, Scott?
Absolutely not. I love it.
I've had about 12 Red Bulls in the last 3 days, guys, and probably about 2 hours sleep. This is how this is going to go down tonight. Robert, you're going to have to keep up, friend. I'm going to try and slow it down for you, okay?
We also want to respect your guys' time, too, so.
Yes, lots of information to get through. So let me try and compose myself a little bit, okay? I'm too fast for you? Okay, let me slow down a bit. All right, so you're going to earn referral fees when you refer somebody to the organization. The company is going to pay you 10%. It doesn't come from the person that you have invited. It comes from MTI's profit share that they took the week before. So that's your referral fee. Now, when you look at the binary, you're going to get two legs in the binary, a left leg and a right leg. Now, when you refer people to the organization, you're either going to place them on the left or the right leg, okay? First person left, second person right, whichever way around you want to do it. Once you've referred 2 people, you are binary qualified. Now, when you refer your third person, you cannot grow a third leg. So you're going to place that person underneath one of the first 2 people that you've signed up, and that is what we call spillover. Now, you must know that spillover is not something you're entitled to. It's something we create as a team together. Now, in this picture that I've put up here, you're going to see that Sam referred Luvo, and then he referred you, and he placed each of you on the left and right legs respectively. When he referred Jack, he couldn't grow a third leg, so he put Jack underneath you. Now, Jack becomes your spillover. Sam is still going to earn the referral fee, but when MTI calculates your binary commissions, Jack is going to add towards the total in your right leg. Okay, so this is pretty cool. That's what spillover is all about. Now, when you look at spillover, you want to consider what the opportunities are for growth. This is a business opportunity. You're an independent member with MTI, and this secondary income is one that you're going to create for yourself using the system created by MTI in this referral program. Now, what they do is they add the collective volume on your left leg of everybody that's deposited Bitcoin into their accounts and everybody on the right leg, and they're going to get two totals. Now, these running totals are lifetime updated on your back office system. So at any given point, you can go in and see how many members are on your left leg, how many members are on your right leg, and what the total accumulative Bitcoin value is that they've invested. Now, the lesser leg is the one with the least amount of Bitcoin in it, and that is going to determine your income every single Saturday. Now, what you must remember about this, in this image, it's 2 Bitcoin and 10 Bitcoin, right? You're going to get paid on the 2 Bitcoin, but what do you think is going to happen with that 2 Bitcoin every week? Well, that 2 Bitcoin is being traded every week. So even if not one new person joins the organization, your lesser leg volume is going to grow anyway. What is the deciding factor here is how much effort you and your team put into that lesser leg. You're going to get there. It's just the time frame that's going to differ based on how much work and energy you've put into growing that team. So then they obviously have a system and a formula by which they calculate how much Bitcoin you are entitled to on Saturday based on your weekly leg volume, which we'll look at in a second. But it's important for me to tell you that your personal Bitcoin trading investment amount will determine how deep you earn in the binary. So if you've got $200 invested, you'll earn 10 levels deep. $1,000 invested, 20 levels deep. $5,000, 30 levels deep, and $1,000 infinite levels deep. Sorry, $10,000. So at the end of the day, you can upgrade your account, or not upgrade, that sounds like a package and we don't do that. You can top up and add on to your personal trading account whenever you like, you guys. You can add $50, $100, $2,000, $10,000, $1 million, whatever you want to do. And that then obviously allows you to earn deeper into the organization. But don't stress too much, because even on 10 levels, you'll earn on over 1,000 people. So this is something that you can do over time. It's not something that's going to require attention immediately. So this is the formula that the company uses in order for them to calculate binary commissions every single Saturday. Your weaker leg volume is divided by the total weaker leg volume of binary qualified members. So to give you an example, if there are 10,000 binary qualified members in MTI, they add all of their weaker legs together, and that establishes the size of the pie. Your weaker leg is then divided by that to see what portion you're entitled to, and then it's multiplied by 20% of the weekly trading profit. Okay, so what's exciting here is that if you look at the 20% of weekly trading profit, I'm not too sure what it was on Saturday. Actually, I should know this before I come on to the presentations. I know that the Saturday before that was 87 Bitcoin. So guys, I want you to try and quantify this. 2 weeks ago, MTI on Saturday morning paid out 87 Bitcoin. You can do the math on how much that is worth. It is unbelievable. And although this referral program is completely optional, you don't have to recruit in order to earn from MTI, because you're going to earn trading profit every single day. But let me tell you, if you are willing to apply yourself a little bit, you will see that MTI is possibly the easiest company you'll ever build. I've been in MLM for 7 years, and this is the easiest company I've ever gotten involved in, because it's so simple. Everybody that I refer to the system, and I'm literally just sharing it with them, want to make money. They want to earn in Bitcoin. So here you can see Monica has told us that is $800,000 that was paid out in binary bonuses 2 weeks ago by MTI. You guys, that is unbelievable. And that's just 20% of the weekly trading profit. You'll see here that no Bitcoin deposits are used to pay out MTI bonuses. It all comes from trading profit. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that gets me wildly excited. So I don't want to speed up again. I'm going to keep going slowly. When you want to qualify for the leadership bonuses, it's all centered around binary qualification. So a lot of people get worked up in understanding P1 and P2. I'm not going to go into too much detail tonight, but what I want to tell you is that if you follow the structure of sign up, find to duplicate, Sorry, I'm just reading how brilliant MTI is in the comment section, and it's totally distracting me. If you want to qualify for P1 and P2 bonuses, what you need to do is make sure that the people you've brought to the organization that you've referred are binary qualified. So in this image, you'll see here's you. You've got your personal referral on the left, personal referral on the right, and now you are binary qualified. Now, as soon as you help personal referral 1 or 2 become binary qualified, when you help them to do that, in other words, just duplicate what you've done, then you will earn what we call a P1 bonus. So here you can see personal referral 2 has now referred 2 people, 1 left leg, 1 right leg, and everybody in this equation's got $200 worth of Bitcoin. Remember, this is leadership bonuses. Then you are going to earn a P1 share. Now, what does that mean? The company takes 2.5% of the profit that was generated in trade that week. Again, it's profits that get paid out. And then they proportionately divide it amongst all the shares that were earned. So what then basically happens is I've referred Clinton, he becomes binary qualified, I then earn P1. For every single person I've brought to the organization that is P1 qualified, personal referrals, I'm going to earn a P1 share. Now, these shares are valid for 8 weeks, and then they expire, because then you move on to P2 in order to earn the indefinite P2 share of that same member. Because what you're going to do here is you're now going to help P2 to make sure that they are P1 qualified. Okay, so this person that you invited, you'll see they've referred 2 people, and then 1 of them have referred 2. We've duplicated another level down. So the next thing you have is you've got a frontline member that you've brought to the organization anywhere in your binary that is P1 qualified. In other words, they're earning a P1 share. Now you're earning P2. Now, P2 shares are really exciting because they take your downline's weaker leg and they base your P2 earnings proportionately off that weaker leg. So you're incentivized to help your downline to grow. Now, all in all, I've realized that this is difficult to understand. It is a lot to take in. All you have to know, if you do the sign up, find to duplicate system, you're going to earn these bonuses naturally, automatically, and everybody must just have $200 worth of Bitcoin invested. It really is simple. It's not that difficult. I know it's daunting when you see it on a slide, but it really isn't that tough. Sign up, find to duplicate. So this is, again, just for the referral program, you guys, completely optional. Success is optional. Making a secondary income is optional. I'm not here to beg anyone or to force people to be successful. I've done far too much of that in my life. For me here, it's about working with people that seriously need a secondary income and want to change their lives. We'll help you. We'll hold your hand. It's not a difficult system to be a part of. It's definitely one of the better opportunities that I've ever been involved with. So remember, these are the things to take note of. Your Bitcoin is only ever touched when it's traded, you guys. Very important, or when you withdraw it. It is not used to pay any other member in the organization, and all payouts are from profits generated for trade that week. If we make no profits, there are no payouts. Okay, we are not an illegal pyramid scheme or Ponzi scheme. We function within the limitations of the law. In South Africa, here it's the Consumer Protection Act, and no new members are needed for current members to earn from the trade or from the network. Very important. So you guys, I want you to know, if you're a guest here tonight, please don't feel like you are pressured into joining the organization. If you are a member that feels uncomfortable about a media report, or you feel uncomfortable because your upline's not taking your call, or your hunt doesn't look professional enough on a video, please withdraw your Bitcoin. Because at the end of the day, this is an opportunity for people that have done their due diligence, understand the company, understand the mission and statement of what MTI is all about. And for us, it's about not only complying, but also providing an excellent service at no cost to our members. Our Bitcoin is generated through trade, not through recruiting. So very important. Our focus is trading, you guys, very important. Your daily trading profit is automatically added to your account, so you have the added benefit of compounding. That's important. And you can withdraw whenever you please without any limitations. If you're going to phone me to complain, rather click the withdrawal button, guys. That's literally where I'm at, okay? There are no limits on trades. However, there is a cap on earning on the binary. That is $75,000 per week or $15,000 a day. I know life is tough. You're going to have to try and budget on that. But at the end of the day, I think our intention of helping as many people as we can create a secondary income in this industry is indicative of how this comp plan is put together. So the income recap looks like this. You're going to earn daily trading profit automatically added to your account every day. You don't have to move it. It's done all for you. It's compounded for you. And you don't have to do anything to earn that daily trading profit. If you refer no one, your Bitcoin will still grow because that is our intention. You've got a 10% referral bonus that gets paid a week in arrears from when you refer people. Leadership bonuses P1 and P2 are also paid weekly on a Saturday. There's no waiting period on those. And you get paid your binary bonus every single week based on your weaker leg volume, how many people have qualified for binary income, and of course the 20% generated in profit for that week. So it gets really exciting. Binary commissions is something that grows. It's actually been a very organic process for us. I remember when I started with Johan and Clinton all the way last year in April, there's a couple of people that started with us then. Things looked a little different in the first couple of months with Mirror Trading International. But upon the inception of our back office system and the finalization of really solidifying our compensation plan, it was so exciting to start seeing the membership grow. And not because it meant more money, it meant more people are winning. And that's essentially how we see it as leaders as well. I couldn't care less if 10 people withdraw from MTI. For me, it's about the 20 people that have joined, the 20 people that have created an income for themselves. It really is exciting. And it's empowering. It really is empowering. So how do you get started? You get the link from the person that invited you. Guys, please don't go to websites and try and sign up on corporate sites and stuff like that. Go and speak to the person that invited you. This is a personal business. It's a referral. You want to then create your free MTI profile. It doesn't cost you anything. You're going to buy Bitcoin. We encourage everybody to rather transfer Bitcoin from a wallet rather than an exchange, just because exchanges give us such a hard time. They don't like referral marketing companies. They don't like trading companies. Oh, the red tape is a nightmare. So if you can, with transfer into MTI from an actual blockchain account, that's normally better. And then you want to fund that trading pool. It's very simple with a minimum of $100 worth of USD, Bitcoin worth of USD. And then, of course, you want to make sure that as you build your organization, you want to create that expectation of people building with us and everybody working together. The daily trading profit, like I said, is compounded automatically. And this is a truly passive income. So I want to share with you guys that while I've been working myself to a standstill, I've really had to take a little moment and just become a bit introspective on what I want for my life. And I've created a goal for myself where I said that I want to get to 50 Bitcoin in my trading pool account. That's my goal, because that would create a truly passive income for me from the trading point of view, not even looking at the binary income and all the other bonuses from the referral program. So that's my goal, because it's a truly passive income. And that's the goal here. The goal is not to work yourself to death. The goal is really to change your life in a massive kind of way. So yes, that's how you get involved and get started. So this is all about having the opportunity to make a good decision. And I just want to share this with you guys before I hand over to Scott to end out the call for us. There's something that is happening, not just in the South African market, but all across the world. And it's something that really, for me, is an issue. I find that people want to do due diligence on network marketing companies. Not that I'm saying MTI is a network marketing company, but they want to do due diligence on certain things. And do you know how they do that? They go and they Google, which for me, coming from a legal background, is so ridiculous. Why would you go and Google anything to find a legitimate source of information? You guys, Google is the trash heap of opinions. Please don't send me Google searches, because that doesn't hold up anywhere. Send me reputable information, and that's what we will deal with. At the end of the day, don't make trash cans of your ears. Go and have a look at how MTI functions. Go and have a look at the people that you are doing business with. And that is going to give you the answers that you need. Please don't send me some sleazy tabloid blog post that says my makeup is trashy, because I don't care. At the end of the day, this is about building an organization that is reputable, with a trading service that is excellent, and a referral program that leaves nothing to be desired. So that's me for tonight. You've got a decision to make. What I can guarantee you, and like we said with MTI, we don't do guarantees, but I will guarantee you, if you don't join MTI, it will be the most expensive mistake you've ever made. I am going to allow Scott to close out the call for us while I get myself sorted for our training tonight. Tonight we'll be dealing with controlling the narrative and how you can market your MTI business responsibly. Thank you, Scott.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Sherry, for that, again, amazing overview of what our compensation plan is really about. These numbers are not guaranteed, but people are achieving such financial success. It's absolutely amazing. Stick around for what's coming next, because Sherry's really going to do a phenomenal training after this. But I want to leave this for those that are new here. Just be open-minded. Get back to the person that invited you. Have that conversation. If this isn't for you, fantastic. If it's for you, fantastic. One thing that we don't do is we don't browbeat people into this business, because we don't need to. Everybody's winning regardless. I will also close this presentation by saying this, and I do this with all of my calls that I do, and it's a powerful thing. It's a powerful statement that I say, and process it, really, and think about it, really. You get one chance at this so-called life. You get one chance at this so-called life. You need to live it, you need to love it, you need to embrace it, and you need to do it on your terms. No one else's terms, your terms. But think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Think about your surroundings right now, your family, your kids, everything that you're doing right now. You get one chance at this so-called life. Live it, love it, embrace it on your terms. Thank you all so much for attending the business opportunity. Now I'm going to pass the microphone back over to Sherry Marks so she can go over this short training for all MTIs. And if you're new and if you're a prospect and you want to know a little bit more about what we're doing, stick around. The information that's going to be presented to you might spark a little fire underneath you, and you might love what you see and hear. Thanks again, you guys. God bless. Much success. See you guys all at the top. I'm out of here. Peace.